Good morning, folks, and welcome to this week's episode of CoD and Coffee. I'm your host, Ghost, and I'm sitting here right next to Victor.
What's up, everybody? So, Ghost, what's the news for today, my man?
Also, I'm pretty sure, as most of everybody probably knows, the update 1.09 went out for Modern Warfare on November 22nd. And it's a bit underwhelming, to pretty much say the least. None of the issues that the community wants fixed or addressed was looked at all in this update. I mean, if you guys want to go look at it for yourself, it's up on Charlie Intel's Twitter. It's up on charlieintel.com, and you can also go over to Activision's website. You can find patch notes up there as well. Yeah, this was just not it. We were expecting the overhaul this week, and we really didn't get nothing. I mean, to be perfectly honest. Footsteps are still a big issue, you know. And that was one of the things that they addressed right at the top of the patch notes. And it's the only thing that they fixed was they made it a little bit quieter when you're crouching and when you're completely prone. Shouldn't have really been an issue in the first place.
Yeah, no.
I mean, if you think back to all the previous Call of Duties, this was never, you know what I mean? It's just common sense. You should be quieter when you're crouched, or when you're.
You should be sound like a herd of elephants when you're crouched down. You know, I mean, I can understand if you're like.
Well, running. In this game, you fucking sound like you got cement feet on all the fucking time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but I think honestly, one of the big elephants in the room right now is the fact that this game is not keeping me interested in playing it. Matter of fact, I seem to lose interest in playing this game more and more every day.
That's pretty sad, because we're kind of looking forward to this, you know, for like a really long time, and the next thing you know, it's like...
Well, don't get me wrong. The game... What's kind of funny is I don't even want to say the game at its core, because I feel like the game at its core is bad. It's shiny on the outside, but once you start to actually get into it, it's not fun. The way the game forces you to play, mixed with the heavy skill-based matchmaking that's very apparent in the game, the worst that we've seen in any Call of Duty ever. I mean, the skill-based matchmaking is fucking terrible. Like...
So they're just sweating and sweating and sweating.
Every single game I play, I am put up against tryhards. Every single game. Like, I don't feel like this is a casual gamer's Call of Duty at all. Mm-mm. You know what I mean? Like, every single match is just... I'm playing in the fucking MLGs against fucking Optic Scumpy. And I can't... You know? Like...
I don't want to feel like I'm playing in a tournament 24/7.
These games, yeah, are about feeling like a badass, and you know what I mean? You should be able to be that unstoppable force every once in a while. Even if you aren't that particularly good of a player, you should be able to run around and stomp every once in a while.
Yeah.
You know? And I kind of feel like in this game, it's almost like impossible. Not that it's not impossible, because I have had some really good games and gotten on some pretty high streaks, but honestly it's pretty few and far in between. You know what I mean? Like, I really gotta fucking sweat to do decent in this game most of the time.
And on a personal note, having to feel like that while playing this is just, it's not good. It really isn't. I mean, I literally feel like I'm in a tournament half the damn time.
Yeah, no, and to be perfectly honest, it kind of sucks, you know?
It does.
I mean, that's why I find myself, and I see a lot of other people doing the same thing, is I've been going back and playing Black Ops 4 throughout the last week. I've put way more time in Black Ops 4 than I have in Modern Warfare.
Right. It's only been
I mean, and I'm max rank in this game and pretty high up on the leaderboards. Like, I've played a lot of Modern Warfare. And in the last week, I just haven't wanted to. The drive is gone. There's nothing. What's funny is that I don't feel like I'm playing for anything either.
No. And that's what I feel like as well. Like, I feel, and I'm not even maxed out at all level-wise, but, and...
No, it's funny
This is how I feel, though. I feel as if, like, even though I'm not max level, I lost my drive because I know there's nothing after that. Besides the challenges.
Well, yeah, you might as well just
charms.
Start going for your gun fucking camos and
well,
shit now, because that's all I can go for.
Yeah, and I'm saying that's all I have, all I can do, because there's no point in leveling up.
We don't know what's completely coming with the Battle Pass. It's rumored to come out in early December, so maybe in just a few weeks, or 2 or 3 weeks, something along those lines, we should be getting the Battle Pass, and maybe a bunch of other new shit. Maybe 3 or 4 new maps, or...
Well, yeah, that's cool and all, but it's like, I mean, the maps and everything's cool, but where's my, like...
Hopefully we get
where's
the
my
overall...
Where's my toy in the cereal box? You know what I'm saying? Like,
hopefully,
I love that prestige shit, you know?
Hopefully we get the overhaul, and then when they add in the Battle Pass, we get, you know, a lot of shit that we've been asking for, whether it's a remaster or a couple new maps, smaller maps, you know what I mean? Maybe put a little bit more effort into it than Shoot House. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, I like the map. I like the design of it.
I said the layout of it's amazing.
It just seems
bland.
It just seems lazy. Yeah, it just kind of seems thrown together, and like they didn't decorate it at all. It was kind of, you know what I mean? I don't know.
I don't see no love.
It was kind of my personal, you know.
Right.
But no, I mean, I think where the heart of these games lie, honestly, is if you're having fun with it.
Mm-hmm. And
my honest opinion, most of the time when I hop on Modern Warfare, I'm not having fun.
No. And
that's sad. That's kind of, you know. And I get hyped to play Modern Warfare, even just recently, even just 2 days ago or whatever. I was all excited to play Modern Warfare. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do decent, or I'm going to try to drop this game, and, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then
nope.
I play 1 or 2 matches. I end up just getting frustrated, and you know what I mean? And
there's a difference between sitting there saying fuck this and frustration. Like, the point is like me personally.
No, I'm getting frustrated because I love the game.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
I love I love the franchise. I like the game. I think it has potential. It's great on the outside. It's great from looking at it and being like, oh, the game looks pretty and it sounds good, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, looking in, it looks amazing. It looks like it would be a fucking awesome game, but once you really start playing it and you get into it and everything else, it just starts tearing you down, to be really honest. Mm-hmm. And that's why I've been finding myself back on Black Ops 4. And it's... Even if I'm struggling, if I'm not having the best games or anything, it doesn't, piss me off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you know you can bounce. You know for a fact you can bounce back from it.
Yeah, I know whether... Well, not that I know for a fact that I'm going to do great the next match, but it's way more likely in this game that I'll just have a way better match the next match than I will in Modern Warfare.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I can't tell you how many times it's just consistent bad matches back to back to back. And it's not... it's really hard to explain, because when you're always paired up against people that are either exactly just as good as you or a little bit better than you, or even, you know what I mean?
Right.
If they're pairing you up constantly with people that are right there on your skill level, and there's no incentive to get better, because you never feel like you have that opportunity to just dominate the other team with the skills that you learned.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you're always put to the fucking test.
Always. With people
always
who play literally just pretty much like you, so...
So the fun factor of just pub stomping is gone because every I was just gonna say every ranked match is no, every public match is now a ranked match, pretty much. How they worked ranked games and league play and stuff like that, that's pretty much how they work skill-based matchmaking.
Right.
If they want to really ramp it up, you know what I mean? You get matched with similar players with similar stats and similar rankings, brackets, and you kind of get what I mean?
Of course.
So it's just really frustrating, because you always think, oh, I'm just going to hop on it and I'm going to do really good today, or I'm going to do really good for these few matches. And then it just ends up kind of pooping on you.
Dropping a big old steamer right on your chest.
I'm just saying,
it's true, though. It's true.
It's pretty much what it does. I mean,
because like I said, I pretty much, I haven't been doing it for a week, but past about 3-4 days, though, I've literally tried to play Modern Warfare, and then I see myself flipping right over to fucking Blackout, literally, and just because I'm literally not having fun, and it's not because I suck ass, because I know I don't fucking suck ass at this. It's for the simple fact of, like, I literally cannot enjoy a single fucking match.
Yeah, that's kind of it too. I don't. The fun factor is really just kind of
thrown out the window,
sunken the fuck out of this game. To be perfectly honest, I mean,
like, I thought this was a video game, not an everyday tournament. I mean, where's my trophy? Like,
you should be able to feel like you can just, every once in a while jump in and just absolutely dominate.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
And we're not talking about, like, every single match, oh, I want to dominate, or I'm throwing this game out. No, it's, of course, everybody's going to have their good days and bad days.
And we're not saying, that they need to just pair everybody up with bots, so it just feels like they're fucking, what I mean?
Yeah, no. Give me a freaking struggle, but...
A nice mixture of, you know what I mean? Because it's cool to be playing CoD, and... That was kind of one of the cool things about back in the day.
Maybe a couple people are like on your level,
It was actually flipped on the other side of the spectrum because it was most matches back in the day were actually casual, and then every once in a while you would get into a lobby where you would go, oh fuck, you know what I mean? Because you would see a few people and you would see their rank, or you know what I mean, or whatever.
And that was the beauty
of it.
You
knew that you were in for a fucking match, and then of course you were in for a fucking match.
Exactly.
Like, now it's like every single match is the same. You don't like you just you know what you're getting into. Yeah, it's like, oh shit, okay.
It's just one freaking flavor.
It really don't matter because this match is gonna be the same like the last one. I'm gonna be fucking trying my ass off, trying as hard as I can, fucking...
Exactly.
Still not doing very great. Even if I do okay, I'm probably not going to be doing that great. You know what I mean?
But and going back to that, it's like, dude, where did all this shit go? Because that honestly was the beauty of it. You would have a freaking beautiful little handful of, okay, there's some freaking badasses in here, and then there's some people who are looking like they... Might be a little couple smack arounds, and then you got your middle tier people who are just kind of in between. And that's usually where I'm at. I'm usually one of the in between people. And I kind of miss that shit.
For somebody like me, I mean, I didn't for a long time, but for the last, 6-7 years of my life, Call of Duty's actually been a pretty big part of my life. I've made it a part of my lifestyle. Like, I've made it a part of who I am and a part of the community that I've joined, and you kind of get what I'm saying. Like,
I'm right.
It's a part of who I am. Like, I like to interact with the people that are here, and you know what I mean? And I look up to a lot of other people that are actually in. My point is, I honestly completely forgot where I was going with that.
Yeah, a little bit of a brain fart there, bud. It's okay. It'll come right to you. Because, honestly,
What were you saying?
Huh?
What was I saying?
You said something about, COD being a part of your life.
Oh,
for the
yeah.
past 6-7 years. You
the
look
thing
up
is,
to a lot
is
of
that
people.
when I get so irritated and pissed off about this is because, like, it honestly is a part of my life, and when I get so excited for a new Call of Duty and then it just
shits on you.
It's not, especially something like this. Like, this was supposed to be like the saving grace, you know what I mean? This was supposed to be the thing that just
the shiny golden podium.
Everybody was supposed to love it. But then again, this was supposed to be the same thing with like Black Ops 4. It was supposed to be the saving grace for Call of Duty, and then it kind of blew up in their face, and
yeah,
you know what I mean? Which Black Ops 4 got better, and then once the life cycle actually ended, they fixed the number one bad thing about Black Ops 4, which was the microtransactions and things being locked behind a paywall. Now nothing is locked behind a paywall in Black Ops 4, and you can earn everything in game just by playing, because they gave you the option now to trade your cases for whatever items are in the shop.
No shit.
So pretty much the microtransaction problem for Black Ops 4 and weapons being locked behind paywalls is fixed, because you can go in there and just grind, earn loot boxes, and then trade those loot boxes for whatever you want, because they'll have set things like it's either 20 loot boxes for this skin or 30 loot boxes for this weapon skin. I think it's 50 loot boxes for a weapon bribe, and you can actually pick whatever weapon you want. Like,
that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
You go check that shit out.
So, I mean, those are little things that keep me playing. Like, even those little things make me go back and play Black Ops 4. There's nothing in this game that's keeping me playing it.
Yeah. I'm tired of freaking spawning into a fucking death trap every damn time.
I hit max rank, and now there's nothing else to do. The original prestige system needs to come back. I'm sorry, but it does.
That right there will keep me going. Right there is bringing that back, because, like I said, I'm not even max level yet, and I've already lost my drive, because I know once I hit that, all I got left is the challenges for the skins and shit and the charms.
Yeah.
And honestly, that alone, I mean, that's cool.
Doesn't excite you though, right?
No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. I mean, it gives me a little something to do. That's about it. That's all it is to me. He's just like, you know what? Maybe I'll go for a couple skins or go for a charm that today.
Okay, like the missions and stuff that they give you, like those are pretty cool. But I don't like the system of that you just go to 155 and then you cap out and you stop, and then everybody sits at 155. It just kind of
it's irritating. It really is. I'm sorry.
Not
For
only
me,
that,
it's
but
irritating.
all my lobbies that I hop into, I always have like 3-4 people on the other team that are all level 155s, and I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I can't tell. Like, what if they would have only been Prestige 2, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe one was Prestige 2 and one was Prestige 3 such level, and one was... You know what I mean?
I do. I get it.
I know it doesn't necessarily tell you skill, but it kind of does on a sense. Like, most of the time, yeah, you can run into lobbies and stuff where you'll find, like, level 1000s and stuff that are complete trash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It does happen. But, on the other hand, most of the time, when you run into those higher leveled players that are, like, really higher leveled players... They're just more likely naturally to be better at the game because they've put more time in. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, you put the time in for it, you obviously...
And it shows. In this game, there's no way to tell, you know what I mean, who is better than who, or who is at what level, or... You know what I mean? Because everybody caps out at 155, so... I don't know.
I mean, bring it back. I mean, honestly, I didn't care for... I didn't, mind seeing it.
I think they should bring the original Prestige system back with their seasonal rankings and challenges and stuff on top of it. Mm-hmm. I don't think it would be very hard.
No.
You know what I mean? It's just a little added on extra thing. I mean, yeah, it's one extra little thing that they got to do, but I honestly think it's one extra thing that would keep people playing the game.
It'd be worth it.
Getting to level 1000 after max prestige is... something that
it's a lot of fun.
So many people would grind for. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that would also keep people playing the game and wanting to play the game nonstop, is to get there, to get to max prestige, and then get to level 1000. And in this game, it's just not there. Like, I don't know what they have planned for the battle pass, or You know what I mean? To maybe keep people grinding on that.
It's going to need to be something pretty amazing to.
Well, not even if the content has to be amazing, but like how long is it going to take people to really grind through this battle pass? Because like we could like take Black Ops 4's battle passes, and in their seasons, for example, we were able to get through those pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? For the most part. We had the help of Blackout and stuff like that too, which if you're playing Blackout, matches take a lot longer and stuff like this. You were earning supply drops and stuff at a faster rate.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know.
Oh, they'll have to pull something out there, pull some fucking rabbit out of their fucking hat to save this shit, dude. Because they're losing me personally.
The overhaul needs to come. They need to address all the things that like everybody has been complaining about. And the funny thing is that some of these people are just bitching, but at the same time, a lot of these people have valid points, and a lot of these people out there are kind of like me, you know, they make this game either a part of their livelihood, a part of their hobbies. Some of these people, this is a part of their career, this is a part of their job, this is a part of, you know what I mean, what feeds their families and stuff like that. And, you know, if something's not kicking the right way or something, I think these people have the right to tell you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? How they feel. Like, they shouldn't just have to sugarcoat things because it's Call of Duty. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's like, hey, you know, fix this shit because, I mean, I can't really get down with this right now, and this shit, you know, puts freaking bread on my table.
I mean, honestly, they're losing players at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know for a fact, with somebody like me who plays almost every single Call of Duty no matter what, the only one that I honestly skipped that I didn't play was fucking Infinite Warfare. And this game, I'm going through the same kind of, you know what I mean? I'm playing a previous Call of Duty because the one that I have now, I'm not really enjoying.
Right.
So I'm on almost the same kind of scale. Like with Infinite Warfare, I'd play it every once in a while because it was okay, you know what I mean? But I couldn't get any of my friends to play it. I couldn't get, you know what I mean? So it was just, and I didn't really like it myself. So I never really played it hardly at all.
Mm-hmm.
And this game is honestly going down the same path if it doesn't get a lot of things fixed.
Yeah, that definitely looks just like that right there, because fucking...
And the Battle Royale needs to come out.
Yeah.
I mean, I want them to take their time with it. I want it to come out
clean.
As
clean as they can get.
As unbuggy and as unglitchy, I should say, and as polished as it can be. But man, it needs to come out soon because I just feel like the multiplayer of this game isn't gonna last for.
No, it's just it'd be just ever. Like fucking Black Ops 4. Black Ops 4 multiplayer did not last, and as soon as and then Battle Royale.
Black Ops 4's multiplayer wasn't that great either. But I mean, honestly, to be perfectly honest, it's better than this.
Okay, I could see that.
There's a couple things about Modern Warfare that I like better than Black Ops 4's, but the flow of Black Ops 4's multiplayer is better. Just, you know what I mean? And that comes from everything. That comes from the speed that you move with your character, the way that the maps are laid out, the overall, the design and the structure of Black Ops 4 and the way that they allowed you to play was way different. And it flows way better than Modern Warfare, But it's gonna struggle from kind of the same fate, I kind of think.
Yeah.
Unless they really pull on some heartstrings and bring back a lot of classic maps, which is rumored to happen. There is that big list of maps that we are supposedly supposed to get, and we have a bunch of remasters in there. So, there might be a few things that'll keep people playing this or keep people to come back. Hopefully the overhaul is something that is really good and that, you know what I mean? Just completely blows our skirts up because
they need something because, yeah.
Because right now, I'm not doing helicopters with my willy, and I want to do helicopters with my willy. And right now, I'm not doing helicopters with my willy. I'm running around with my willy tucked in between my legs half the time when I'm playing this game.
Looking like it got a goddamn tail.
In Black Ops 4, I'm literally doing helicopters everywhere. I'm running around on Blackout map, you know what I mean? Hopping around like a bunny doing fucking... doing 360 no-scopes with my willy. But...
Well, in this fucking game, there's no such thing that exists. But seriously, though, I mean, they need to bring... That Battle Royale will probably save their ass, hopefully.
Well,
it's looking like it will.
Not only that, but Battle Royale is just easier for streamers in general as well, too. It's an easier game mode for streamers to play. You know what I'm saying? Because with multiplayer, you're so focused and zoned in that it's like...
You can't really...
It's hard to read comments and try to interact with your chat. And yes, it's possible, but it's harder. You know what I mean? Because you are constantly in the action.
You'd have to have a third fucking
When you
eye.
die, you respawn and you're right back. Like, you need to be right on it and like, oh shit, so he's over there. Or you kind of get what I'm saying?
Yep.
In Battle Royale, it's a little bit more laid back. And like, if you have to take that second to stop and... look at your chat or whatever and read whatever somebody's saying.
It does make it easier. It really does.
Yeah. It just flows a lot better with streaming. You know what I mean? With multiplayer, I've noticed certain streamers kind of struggle. You know what I mean? Like, it's just harder for them to focus on...
to interact with both
everything that's going
audience.
on in between the game and
it's
the
harder.
audience.
Yep.
And, you know... With Battle Royale, it just seems to flow a little bit better.
Right.
Which, I mean, that'll get the views up for Modern Warfare. And not that the views for Modern Warfare is struggling, but because everybody loves to hear bitching and complaining and moaning and, you know, raging and whatever it is. Okay, everybody loves negative shit more than they love positive shit.
Yeah, that's Call of Duty's world for you.
That's just what it is. I mean, yeah. I mean, kind of.
That's the COD community right there, bro.
But for some reason, it's true.
It's exciting. I mean, you know, I'm guilty of being pleasured to people bitching and moaning.
But I want to come out here and, you know, really give you guys good news.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You know, like...
I mean, we're just telling, you know, about, you know...
The honeymoon phase of this game was over way too fast.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't really put it over.
The honeymoon phase was over before the honeymoon was over, so... Pretty
much, before it even really got started. Like,
okay, we just got to Hawaii, and the shit was... The shit's fucking done before we even got back on the plane.
But, I mean, it was like, we got to Hawaii, and it was fucking storming when we got there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. It was like... You're all excited and you're happy, and then you get there, and then there's a fucking thunderstorm or whatever, or like a tsunamis gonna come and blow you fucking out of there.
Or a volcano just erupted. I don't know.
Yeah, like
shit, man.
I don't know, man.
But I mean, there are some ways they could come back and save it. They could save their ass. They just gotta listen and do it.
I don't want to see the multiplayer side of this game die. I don't, because it seems like it is cool.
Dude, multiplayer is supposed to be really fucking fun. It's supposed to be, not this whole constant try hard.
The way that they have a lot of things in this game set just makes it very frustrating and sometimes almost unplayable. And it's just a mixture of a bunch of things in between skill-based matchmaking, the design and the layout of the maps, the design of the perk system and the field orders, and the time to kill mixed with it's just everything that is mixed together, dude. It forces everybody to play a certain way, and all of it mixed together just makes for a really unfun experience.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Especially for the casual player. And that's pretty much, I thought, was the main the main audience that they were trying to target here.
Right.
And I mean, even for a try-hard player like myself, you know what I mean? Like, I'm considered to be a sweaty, and this game is hard to me.
Right.
Like, it's not that killing people is hard, because it's not. It's easy. Like, trying to get a kill is not the problem. It's
finding a fucking person.
Well, that too. Yeah, it's...
I'm sorry. That's definitely it right there.
It's finding people because everybody's playing campy.
Exactly.
Once you finally grow the balls to move, you move for 2 seconds and you end up getting shot from 3 different fucking angles.
Exactly, because there's people fucking camping up in the goddamn fucking windows and shit.
And it just makes for an unpleasant experience, I think, for almost everybody involved. Unless you're doing really well, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, if you're one of those players that's sitting there fucking going 40-0, good for you. Great.
Yeah, but that's very far and few in between. I mean,
I know. I'm just saying, like,
I have not seen a nuke dropped in this game yet, except for in Ground War.
Right. Which is the definite.
Now, of course, I've seen it on YouTube and all the other YouTubers and shit like that, and I've seen nukes dropped in Ground War, and yes, not actual nukes, not the DEF CON nukes.
Yeah, exactly.
But in regular 6v6 or even in 20v20, I've not seen a nuke yet.
And here's a breakdown, like to give an example, like how I fucking play is like I'm a run and gunner. Like I hardly ever camped. I mean, I'll sit in a spot and get maybe 1-2 kills max. On the occasion, I've sat and gotten 3. But in my opinion, that's not camping because after that, I'm gone. I'm moving always. Mm-hmm. And if I don't even get those kills or whatever, if I end up firing at somebody and shit or whatnot, I'm still fucking moving, even if I don't kill them, because I know they'll fucking come back and get me. This game has me literally sitting in a fucking corner. Mm-hmm. That's boring to me.
And what's funny is, like...
It is boring.
You'll actually find yourself, or at least I have, like, literally sitting there, and you're just like...
Do I move? Do I not move? Fucking, she loves me not. She loves me.
No, that's what I mean. Like, you're literally sitting there, and you're, like, looking out a window or a door or something, and you're going... Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck am I really doing? Like, I have become the fucking person that I have been bitching about.
Exactly. That's what I feel like
and
myself.
And not only that, not only have I become the person that I was bitching about, I'm not having fun.
No, and that's it right there. Cause
I'm literally forcing myself to play something that I'm not having fun at, that I'm now playing as a playstyle that I have
absolutely
bitched
despised.
at people for playing
it's made me become a fucking hypocrite in the game because I cannot stand constant and like I said, there's a difference between camping and sitting in a spot and getting like 1 to 2 kills. There's a big difference. No, that is not camping. In my personal opinion, that's not a form of camping at all. Because as long as you move your spots and you are moving, it's not camping. But no, this game has me fucking pitching a tent, starting a fire, and I'm roasting freaking hot dogs and fucking making s'mores. That's how this game has got me playing, and I can't stand it, dude. It's literally, that's what's making me not enjoy this game. That's why I literally agreed to the fact that we need more 3-lane maps. We need more of the classic style maps. Because that personally will save multiplayer and yeah.
I think one of the other things that they need to put in here is they need to let us excuse me. They need to let us re-roll our score streaks, or not re-roll, but re-go through or restack your score streaks. Like in this game, they only let you earn your score streaks once, and then you have to die before you can re-earn them again.
Oh, got you.
I think they should put it back to how it was in every single other Call of Duty before this, to where, you know what I mean? You could earn all of your kill streaks over again. You know what I mean?
In the same match, as long as you don't die still.
Yeah, like as long as you don't die, you can re-earn your UAV and your VTOL.
Yeah, you just got to keep going through the same cycle. You got to go all the way through once and then back through again.
And then you got to go through and then you get it again. In this game, how it is now, though, they only let you earn your score streaks.
Yeah,
once.
it's like Modern Warfare itself. That's how it was in there. You get it once, and if you used all your score streaks, you got to die.
I thought you were able to go back through them in Modern Warfare.
Nope.
Really?
Yes, sir. You can check it out yourself if you don't believe me.
I think they should put it back to how it was in all the other Call of Duties besides that.
Yeah.
You know, to where you could actually re-earn your score streaks.
I think Modern Warfare 2 you can do that. The re-roll system was not one of them.
Yeah.
But the first one though wasn't. That one I made very clear because even in the remaster, it's not like that.
Well, not only that, it's nice for a person that also, like, if you're going for nukes or something, and if you don't even want to have, like, lethal score streaks on, if you just want to have, like, just, like, a UAV, but you want to have a UAV every 4 kills, so that way you always have one, you can run that.
Right.
So that way, if you get 4 kills, you have a UAV. You get 4 more kills, you have another UAV. So that way, you know what I mean? That would actually be pretty cool. Stay alive and actually try to go for your nuke while you're getting your constant UAVs.
That'd actually be pretty badass.
This game, they make it really hard for you to do that. You know what I mean?
I think, yeah, they definitely made it challenging.
Which in some ways it's kind of good, but in some ways it's not. You know?
Yeah, that would actually be pretty fucking cool.
So I don't know. I kind of think with this this latest patch and everything we got here, and in the current state of Modern Warfare, I gotta say, I'm disappointed.
Highly. Well, okay, never mind, not just highly, but I guess just it's a bit of a disappointment for real.
I can say that I'm highly disappointed because I am, just to be perfectly honest. Hey. I'm not having a good time on this game. Like, honestly, to tell you the truth, like, when we end up wrapping up this podcast or whatever and whatnot, I'm going to play a little bit of Black Ops 4 before I go to bed.
Yep.
And that's, you know,
as soon as I get home,
that's what I plan on doing right now. Like, I should be... This game has only been out for a month. It'll be a month tomorrow that this game's actually been out for 30 days. It hasn't even been out for a full 30 days yet. I should be wanting to sit down and play the new Call of Duty. You know what I mean? There should be no reason why I want to go back and play last year's CoD right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're not even 30 days in. We're not... I mean, yeah, we're there, but not quite. I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We haven't even hit that 1 month mark, and I'm already going back and just playing Black Ops 4. That's not a good look, Infinity Ward.
No. Come on, guys. You guys need to step up your game just a little bit more.
I mean, man, these maps, the way that you're forced to play...
turning me into a hypocrite.
The lack of the attention to the community as of so far. I mean, we better get this overhaul, and honestly, it better do some major changes to this game. It better do some major changes to core gameplay, and it better do some major changes to maybe even just map function and the way that people... You kind of get what I'm saying? Patrol these maps and the way that they move around, and possibly give us some more 3-lane maps when the overhaul comes, because people are already burnt out on what we have.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty freaking bad to see all these people burn out so freaking quickly. Like, literally, I mean, it's embarrassing.
So yeah,
like all these good players that you could have had just sitting there freaking promoting your game don't even want to freaking promote it half the time.
Yeah, and that's one of the really sad things is you see like a lot of streamers and stuff like that. They'll play Modern Warfare for a little bit, and then a lot of them I've noticed they
shelved it already.
They get frustrated and then they just go play Black Ops.
They just shelved that hell. You know, freaking one of them's using it as a coffee coaster.
So yeah, with pretty much everything being said, guys, I mean, just with the overhaul needs to really fix a lot of things, and the Battle Royale needs to come pretty much sooner than later.
Yeah.
I don't want them to completely rush it out because I don't want a broken game. I want it to be, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Like, don't sit there and freaking like, oh crap, you know, and then toss it right in there and have a bunch of shit wrong with it. But yeah.
At the same time, that's going to be, I think, a nice big core factor that's going to save this game and also bring on a lot of other people playing it, getting a lot of streamers constantly playing it. You know what I mean? This Battle Royale is a big thing for streamers.
Yeah.
You know, it's just way easier for them to work with, and, you know, as much as I love Call of Duty, you know what I mean? And I love, like, just the multiplayer aspect of it. I don't want that side to die. Like, I really want them to pay a lot of attention to...
Yeah.
what everybody's been saying and really,
hell,
really try to fix this part of it so it doesn't die.
But dude, Battle Royales is also, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it's grown on me too. So it's a lot of fun. So it definitely
It is fun.
So therefore, dropping
it's one of my favorite genres.
Yeah, it is. It really is actually one of mine now too. And if you drop that Battle Royale, I mean, that definitely will be a big lifesaver because, you know, if it sticks to how so far Battle Royale has been for Call of Duty, everybody's gonna be having a blast with that. So there should not be a disappointment right there. So I can hopefully say without a doubt that that'll be a big, big positive jump.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, guys, I honestly think I'm going to wrap up this week's episode. We covered about everything that I think I wanted to cover. I just pretty much wanted to get a couple things off my chest and pretty much tell you guys kind of what I think about this game as it's sitting as of right now. And it's not looking
good.
Not looking too good on my
Sure.
I mean, like I said, I love it and it's got some potential in there. I just right now I'm struggling to find the fun in it. And that's the point of these video games. Is
I mean, I don't want to, like I said, we don't want to sit there and fucking be sweating in our own home on a fucking controller that we should just be sitting there chilling, laying back, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's a first person shooter. Yeah, it gets intense, but it should not be this intense. Seriously, it really should not be. So,
Infinity Ward, you got some fixing to do. And you got some adding some content to do, and pretty quick, or else I think people are gonna start migrating.
Yeah.
Because it's already kind of starting to look to me like another year on Black Ops 4.
Yep.
So, alright, guys. With all that being said, my name is Ghost.
My name is Victor.
Have a good day, guys.